Hello, everyone. This is Tom King, and this is your Puerto Rico Energy in 60 seconds for the week beginning September 20th, 2020. So, two main things last week. The first one is that the Trump administration released the bulk of the money, $10 billion, give or take, meant to harden the system. This doesn't really mean that much at this point. There's still a lot of work that has to be done to allocate, decide where it goes, make sure it's going through proper channels, agree what it's going to be used for, but it is a release of a hurdle. This is kind of ridiculous. This is something that should have happened a long time ago if the Trump administration had actually been engaged in Puerto Rico. And of course, now Trump says that he's the best thing that ever happened to Puerto Rico. This is kind of like an abuser wanting to get thanks because he stopped beating his spouse. The next thing that happened in Puerto Rico is that the RFQ for the generation assets of PREPA came to a completion in the middle of September, and it was announced that 10 companies had qualified for the eventual RFP. This is a fail, which is not what the press release said, but seemed to be indicated in the words used by El Nuevo Dia when they were reporting on it. I would have expected a well-organized, well-run, well-publicized RFQ for major generation assets of a country the size of Puerto Rico should have attracted more like 40, maybe more, requests for qualification. So at this point, we'll see what happens. I mean, 10 is better than nothing, but there's a lot that can change with the elections coming up. And in Puerto Rico, you're going to have a new administration, regardless of which party wins. This is Tom King, and this is your Puerto Rico Energy in 60 seconds.